lot goes undiagnosed in the communities here in Cambodia, along with many other Asian undeveloped countries. On that note, what might have been the cause of these mental health disorders?
You mean globally? What causes a mental health disorder?
Globally.
Well, I'm not a doctor, right? But I've done a lot of research into this, and I spend a lot of my time speaking to doctors. One of my best friends here in Cambodia is a doctor who has tremendous insight into mental health issues. I read about it. I myself have experienced some of these things. I personally understand depression. I've had depression. I've lived with anxiety. I know this is real. Now, what is the cause of this? Again, I would say that it would be from just a non-professional medical person. I would suggest that to unravel the cause of mental health issues is a bit of a Gordian knot, because is it genetics? Is it inherited? Is it conditioning? It's this nature versus nurture question. Does it come from experiences in childhood? Is it triggered by traumatic events? Can it just come on spontaneously like that? Or is it something that's innate within our DNA? And I think these are all things that the medical world is looking at right now, trying to understand, the cause. And when we can find, when a doctor can find in the case of an individual, the cause of a mental health issue, then this is pretty good news, because the likelihood of treatment being effective is good. As someone once said, that accurate diagnosis is 50% of the cure. So if you can get that diagnosis right and work out exactly what's going on with that person, maybe they can then say, okay, well, what you need, your treatment could be therapy, it could be counselling. For other people, it might be medication. There are all kinds of medications in the world now that can help people with these issues. So the cause, I just think that's such a big question. But I do think there are some consistent things: trauma, how we're raised, what we're taught, how society has conditioned us. The things that have happened to us can trigger some of this stuff. But on the other hand, maybe some of it's genetic, maybe some of it's just that's who we are and that's who we were from birth. I don't know the answer to that, but I'm really interested in finding out more about it. Which is why I have a personal fascination, because I really I find it rewarding and meaningful talking to people who have depression and anxiety, because I want to hear their story.